What's up? What's up? Watch out. Watch out, ladies. Watch out. Little breakfast. Little breakfast. Woo! Today's the day, Willer. Today's the day. What do you guys do with your beds at night, man? What do you do? Huh? You just tackle them. Wow. Getting big, she is. Getting big. You teaching her good habits, Cabela? Teaching her good habits? Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. Today is the day. We officially don't have any rain in the forecast for 8 days. Now, that doesn't mean we won't get a pop-up shower, but for the last, basically since about April 1st, we've had rain in the forecast, like 70% chance, like every 48 hours. Like literally every 2 days, we were supposed to get 2 inches of rain. And we got pretty close because since April, we've gotten 51 inches of rain. That's a lot of water. I'm excited, man. We gotta dry up a little bit. I mean, it's as well as everything is growing and as affordable as it's gonna make hay prices and stuff like that, you can't cut wet hay. Like, it's been a blessing to get this rain, but it's just might as well be a drought because you can't do anything in it either. I'm hoping I can actually get out and mow today, but we'll see. I'll tell you what I do regret is not putting a camera on that intersection. So I'm sure you guys remember last year, we only had the 8-acre and the 5-acre pasture until August. And we had a camera on the corral intersection where they could go between the two pens. And yesterday we took our bull and we moved him on. I'll tell you what he brought and where he went and all that later. We took our bull and we sold him, and now we're going to go about 60 days and everybody will get a break. I mean, he was a super docile bull. I don't believe he was rushing anybody, but June seems to be the only one that wants to be pregnant all the time. She's one of them girls, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I mean that in a positive light. I'm just saying, June would kick out babies and then like she'd self-wean them pretty stinking quick. So anyway, though, yesterday when we took our bull, that opened up a unique opportunity to let all the cattle and 3 donkeys roam 33 acres total. And that's pretty cool. But the main intersection is right back here. And I wish I would have put a camera on it because, man, they have just been working back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's super cool to see them do it, though. But yeah, I'm very excited for the sunshine. Very excited. And I hope the camera picks up what it's doing right now. It is beautiful. See the rays? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Just beautiful. It didn't do that a couple weeks ago. There's a bunch of trees right there. Now they're gone. All right. Well, thanks for staying up and gardening all night. You can get some sleep now. Oh, goodness. It was on sale. And it came with a Don't judge me. Ray was with me. She could have stopped me. Yep, need to go take this out back and, you know, make sure this firecracker works. You don't want any duds. Nobody likes a dud firecracker. See you in a minute. Rose bush is looking a little better. Not much though, man. Rabbits got to it pretty good, but I got to the rabbits the other day. You know what I'm saying? I went Elmer Fudd on 2 of them. Did he ever get the rabbit? I don't know if he did or not. I did. So whoever got the rabbit, yeah. Man, them things are popping. The willow's looking good. The hydrangea. We're gonna get some blooms out of this thing. Is that what that is? That'd be nice. Crepe myrtle's really taken off. Shocker, I know. They typically do. Oh, and you guys said we need to deadhead this. I'm not sure I have the fingernails for it. Hope you guys are right, because now they look sad. We do have a little one trying right here though. So we'll see. Little bush is doing pretty good. Yeah, finally got some grass in here. And I tell you what, over the next few days, with all the sunshine we're gonna get, this should pop in here. I mean, just explode. And that would be okay by me. What'd you say, chickens? Come on. 18 weeks. Let's see. Some of these were born February 4th, March 4th, April 4th, June, May, June, and today is the 19th. So it's possible. Oh. And we're not quite there yet. But little fan's running well. Well, this year's wet season certainly did a number on the old creek bank, that is for sure. I'm pretty sure we could get across there now, but I'm not sure we'd get across the other side. And instead of like a little 6-inch hop up on this pad, now there's like a foot. And I'm just not trying to prove anything. But we did get 1.5 inches of rain yesterday and then another thunderstorm last night. So I think in total, like I looked at the 1.5 inches and it was like 11 a.m. Then we got some afternoon showers. So I would imagine we hit 2 inches yesterday. So the reason the creek looks like it's still ripping pretty good is because the river and the flood banks are still like emptying into this creek. So it's gonna be a minute before we can get down in there. But I definitely have my eyes on that creek rock. That is for sure. Pretty slick. My neighbor has another spot where we can get some from. Like this whole bank we can use. That bank right there is every bit of about 100 feet long, 60 feet wide maybe. Yeah. So there's plenty to go around. We just want to make sure we can get in and get it. I don't really want to come in from my neighbor's side and come through here solely because the only access, I mean, unless we were to put a gate in right here or something, the only access is all the way out the other side of his property. That's a long old trip with the tractor. Goodness. Y'all heard of them Budweiser frogs? These are Budweiser pigs. I wonder if Ray even knows what those are. I got 10 years on her in case you didn't know. I wonder if she even knows what that is. Little backyard stream. Got a little, just a weed. So some of these taller things that pop up are like stinking baby trees, man. Trying to see if there's any good ones. Donkeys. Goodness. Look at that view. Morning, donks. Good morning. I don't have any food. I don't have any food. Just 33 acres. 33 acres. You guys are the bosses. Okay? You're the bosses. So sweet. So sweet. Hang on, I gotta ask you guys something. So I may not do it. Let's see, I don't know, I got two options. We're considering when we build a pond, moving this fence like 60, 70 feet that way to be tied onto that gate right there and just run that way. That way we could drive over here and we have like a direct access to our pond. We could fence around it so we can keep the cows out when we don't want them in. You know what I'm saying? Whoo, you guys are stealthy. But I want a way to let the animals in here right now, like this summer. And will my angle grinder cut that? Is that possible? I mean, I know you can cut it with like a chop saw. I mean, I can get some heavy duty blades or discs, whatever you want to call them. But I thought about tying off. I'm just trying to figure out which one I'd rather cut. I wonder if down there would be better. I don't know. It'd be awfully handy to have a little entryway right here. Something I could close and close off without driving all the way down there. But since this fence is going to move, they pulled from the back post. I'm sorry, let me back up. They pulled from the back post to the next post. They pull from the back post to the next post. But that one only runs, what is it, 10 feet between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 60 feet from this post right here. That's not that big of a deal. It's not like it's stretched as tight as something like this is, where I believe this runs 330 feet. He didn't tie that off somewhere. It's connected. So I guess the better question is I got to cut this, tie the fence off here, which isn't hard. I've seen him do it 100 times now. And let the cows walk through here. Like I would move this panel right here to that pink panel, and then they could have, let's see, this would be it'd be 37 acres total. And we could keep this down. They could eat it. There's nobody in here. You know, we're just trying to feed them through the summer, but I always wanted a gate right here anyway. So let me know your thoughts. This is, I believe it's 2 7/8. I mean, it's almost a 3-inch pipe, but that's irrelevant, right? I mean, as long as the diamond will cut, or the diamond disc or whatever I get. I see ya. I see ya. As long as it'll cut it, it shouldn't matter. Let me know. We might give that a shot today. Power on. Battery high. Bluetooth pairing. Yep. Got me some new ear pro. Do you have any idea? So these things amplify noise. That's the loudest woodpecker I've ever heard in my life. That was hilarious. Okay, hang on. It's like Mosquito City back here, but I want to fire this gun. I think I actually drove through a nest of them. That's not good. But I want to test my new ear protection. Not my new pew pew. I'm testing my ear protection. See? Dude, that's like, I mean, he sounds like one of them prehistoric hummingbirds. Woodpeckers. Dang it, I'm getting eaten up, man. So that's a new Made in USA HK CC9. That might be the best concealed carry I've ever fired. And I don't know that there's one I haven't fired. That was pretty impressive. We'll come back and put that up with a hammer later. I mean, the hearing protection. It's definitely approved. It's made by 3M. Yep. They didn't want to sponsor this video because I asked, even though there's not like a single video of these on YouTube anywhere, the new ones. But anyway, apparently they sell enough of them, they didn't need a sponsorship for $89 just for product placement, but it is what it is. Muggy. She's muggy out here today, folks. So in order to get them 33 acres total, in case you didn't know, we have a 20 acre, the front 5 acres, and then this 8 acres right here, which is technically the front, back, front, whatever. But yeah, when we open it all up, they can go through the corral up top, or they can come through this gate back here. And they have been, because I've got a camera back here where I can watch them. I haven't actually seen anybody this morning since we saw them on the porch. But you can tell they've been back here. Or at least I can tell. Guys, we're like 20 feet from that bird. Just chilling right there. What is that? It's not a cardinal. If Case was here, he'd go, definitely looks like a redbird. Hey-o! Goodness. All right, there she goes. beautiful bird, man. Well, if you'd quit cutting down their trees, you'd have more beautiful birds. So I didn't mean for this to happen, but for those of you that keep on me, but you guys lived on the 20 and you hated that you didn't have any trees, and now you're cutting them all down, and I don't understand, and da-da-da. Listen, hang on, let's count them. June, Glory, Fiona, Bunny, Tipsy, Sky, the 3 heifers, Blue, MJ, and Taters. What do we have, like 13, 14 head out here? Finn? I can't find anyone. I haven't seen anybody on 33 acres because of all the stinking trees. I have no idea where they're at. I'm not editing anything out. I truly have no idea. There are so many trees out here. So here's our little corral area. Now I could shoot straight through that panel, that bow gate, and come out there in the backyard, but we're gonna cruise in here a little bit. Man, somebody should really come clean this up. No matter what we do, man, it's still gonna look like it needs a lot of work for a little while. Sure is. And it does need a lot of work. But what I mean by that is we've taken down a lot of trees, made them disappear, and it's still thick, man. Well, I was wondering if there's any cows in this field. Where you been, bub? Where you been? Ain't there like 15 more of you? I don't know if they followed me down there where I was shooting, and then they followed me around the corner, and then they followed me through the back. I'm not sure. It's pretty funny. Man, he's getting big. I know he likes having more space. What do you say, bub? What do you say? What do you say? Looking good. Yep. Got the head bobbing. You know what? You actually, brother. I mean, people aren't going to believe this that are new here, but you actually look like you have less flies on you because you have more room. True story. Now, listen, there's a true biological thing in their genetic makeup that can cause them to have more flies on them than another cow or the same cow born from another mother kind of thing, steer. Just like we all have that friend that we love to sit next to at the 4th of July while the fireworks are going off because the mosquitoes love them. That's who you want to sit by. Taters is that dude. If you're in a pen with Taters, you want to sit next to him because he's going to have all the flies. But he truly looks like he has fewer on him, probably because he's not like standing right here. He's a herd animal. He comes from a big herd. He comes from a big herd, and I think being in this 8 acres, just him and MJ's kind of a turd. I think it kind of, he hung out like right here. Like he didn't venture out. They might as well not even had 8 acres. Might as well lived in a feedlot. Now he's got, let's see, I took away the 5. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you that. When I came through here earlier, I realized that nobody was in this 5 acres. So I went ahead and shut the gate. So that leaves them with 28 acres instead of 33. But if I open up raised pink pen, which we may do, because here's the other thing with raised pasture. It almost needs some animals in there pooping everywhere and eating everything. I'm talking big animals, because that does and can rejuvenate a pasture, especially when you've got longhorns and highlands that eat that stuff, literally, the weeds. So we can always open it back up. Raised pasture is just under 4 acres, so that would give them like 32 acres, whereas right now they're cut down to 28. But I just want to see if this will grow a little bit, because we had 5 yearlings in there. Well, the 3 girls and Frosty and Blue, but 5 yearlings for sure. Not having anybody in there if it'll grow up a little bit. You're more than welcome to come this way. There's nothing special. I just topped off of water, but I didn't want all 15 of you on top of me. You're the only one that came to visit, bub. I'm sorry. I said there's nothing special in there. I didn't say you're not special. I didn't say you're not special. Yeah. Silly boy. All right. Well, I'm not sure when the best time to mow is, but I can tell you right now, it's the best time for me, because it's been bugging me. Yep, it's happening. What you say, dogs? What you say? Long time no see. Long time no see. Whew. What's the temperature today? Or I should say now. We're at 80, nope, 91. My goodness. And ain't a soul in the pool. Go swimming. Well, if it was green and a hair too long, she got cut today. Looks amazing. So nice. It's getting thicker. Getting a lot thicker. Cut the backyard too. Looks real good. Gave her a pretty good cut over there by that burn pile. Those trees in there were the ones that were in the backyard. And they were rotten. We're just going to burn them. So I'm hoping in the next couple of days they'll dry out a little bit. But they were living, standing trees just a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So it might be... Did you get a drink, Willow? Did you get a drink? Good deal. Woo! Look how pretty. Focus. Let's try that again. Look how pretty. My goodness. Last year you couldn't see beyond the fence. So many trees in the way and weeds and nastiness. Now it's just beautiful. What a blessing. Look at Allie. They love it, man. They love it's funny, the little ones, the yearlings, they weren't getting to hang out with the cows, so to speak. And I'm really glad that they get to. So whew. All right, well, it's toasty. It's officially a feels like of like 95. It's really humid, but we need it, man. We need this dry out. There's no rain in the forecast until next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. Today's Thursday, the day you guys are seeing this. So we need it bad, real bad. So I'm excited to see the grass start growing, leaves start popping. I want to see what's going to happen back there where we cleared land in the back. It's pretty cool, man. Hey, one thing I'm gonna ask you guys for some help. I need to mount this TV. See how it's just a regular mount. That's all it is. But now it's blocking our real pretty view. I need to mount it like on this, but I need it to like hang down. Do they make those? I don't want one I don't want to put screws in my ceiling. I want to mount it to that big piece of fur on the other end above my grill. Well, probably not right above my grill, but you know what I mean. There's no way. But yeah, I'd like to mount it down here, get it out of the way a little bit, but what was I going to share? Oh, Maximus. Maximus weighed, place your bets. No cheating. All right, if it's not in now, it doesn't count. 1,105 pounds, 1105, which actually makes him less than CJ, believe it or not. That's how tall CJ and Finn are. So what's going to be interesting is to see how big we can get Finn over the next few weeks. He's going to be around another 90 days. Then he will be our first longhorn, our second longhorn steer we processed, but we're actually going to keep his hide. We didn't keep CJ's hide and horns because honestly, I've seen milk cows with better horns than CJ, and he looked like a milk cow. His hide did. He was mostly white with some black spots. So we're excited to have Finn's hide and horns and all that, and his beef, of course, too. So what else? He brought, it wasn't much. He only brought $1,800. Almost got attacked by that wasp. He only brought $1,800, but that's after fees. And that's pretty stinking good for a bull. He's not an Angus bull. He wasn't an Angus steer. I was pretty pleased with that. We didn't pay that for him. We paid $1,000 for him. So that's pretty awesome that we were able to raise him. And the fact that he went for that price, according to the owner of the auction, the fact that he went to that price, he went somewhere that somebody wanted him to go. So he didn't just go for hide and horns, okay? He's going to be a bull on somebody's farm. Hopefully add some color. Maybe somebody's got an all brown or black herd. You know, some of them summer cows, right? Some are red, some are black, some are white. And he's going to add some color, hopefully, to their herd. So we're excited about that. I mean, I did just tell you it's hot, so I don't know why I'm whatever that they're drinking tons of water, but it's just funny. They were all asleep, and then I come out here, and it's time to drown themselves. So anyway, hey, by the way, Ironcraft. We're going to work with Ironcraft. I've been chatting with them all day. I'm huge fans of them. But one more time, I want to link their Facebook because I think that's easier for you guys to find. I'm going to leave their Facebook in the top comment. Go tell Ironcraft, thanks for working with Doss Farms. I am so stinking excited. I think what they're going to send me, baby, I'm excited to say the least, okay? American made, family owned, veteran proud. They support the troops. This is the companies, man. I've told you guys, I don't just work with anybody, and I could. I handpicked. I reached out to Ironcraft, and I said, I have one of your old brush cutters. I'm in the market for a new one, do you guys want to hang out? And they were like, yes. And I was like, sweet. Facebook's in the top comment. Go tell them thank you for working with Doss Farms. And I truly mean it. I wouldn't be here. This wouldn't be my view if it weren't for y'all. A lot of prayer and support over the last 5.5 years. God bless you guys from the bottom of my heart. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.